Karate Kid Legends. Karate Kid Legends. I just got back from seeing the movie Karate Kid Legends, the next chapter in, I guess, the Karate Kid saga after the ending of Cobra Kai. Just saw it. Before I get into my thoughts, non-spoiler review, make sure to subscribe if you're checking out my channel for the first time and you like what you see, subscribe. If you're not checking my channel for the first time, you're already a current subscriber and new subscribers, make sure to smash the like button down below. Make sure to join membership down below. It's not overly expensive. The second tier is not much more expensive than the first tier. But yeah, let's get into this. Let me give you my thoughts on this and why my title says it should have been a Netflix movie. Why should it have been a Netflix movie? The way it's filmed, the way it's produced, the way it's shot, it felt like basically a Netflix movie. It feels like it should have been a Netflix movie. It should have been Sony and Columbia Pictures of Sony should have made a deal with Netflix, like they've done Cobra Kai, and just release it on Netflix. That's what I felt like they should have done instead of just releasing it as theaters. Because, in my opinion, this movie was meh. It was like, okay, like what? Not terrible, but it was like if you just want a good time, maybe. But it's just I it feels very Netflix to me. It's just that's how it felt like it was produced. It's nothing special. It's just meh. You could say it's a little boring, not terrible. It's just okay, really like middle tier. Okay, okay. And so let's get it. So let me tell you what I think overall about this movie. So the new lead character is kid from Beijing who moves to New York, right? Moves to New York. Mother gets a new job in New York. Yes, Jackie Chan's in it. Ralph Macchio is in it. If you're expecting a lot of screen time, especially from Ralph Macchio, we're glad to see him back in a film, not Cobra Kai. Well, you're gonna be a little disappointed. He's on there for about maybe 10 minutes in total, maybe a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and he's really there for basically the last quarter of the movie. It is a short movie. It's an hour and a half movie, let you know. So this movie you're gonna go fly by because it's a short movie. Jackie Chan, yeah, Jackie Chan is in the beginning. I'll just say it's in the beginning. And then comes away halfway to maybe 60 to 70% of the film. So he's not in a lot. Obviously, his focus mainly on the kid, Ben Wong, I think the guy's name is, or Ben Wang. I'm not sure. The actor. It focuses on, but it feels like the problem with the habit of this film. It feels like it's two movies into one. A little disorganized. A little disorganized at the beginning, and a little disorganized, I would say. Okay, and it was trying to be a rehash of past Karate Kid movies. Single male with a divorced mother who travels somewhere else for work. We see that in the first with Ralph Macchio as a kid. We see in the first Karate Kid. We seen that with Jaden Smith. Sorry about the sound. I can't do anything about that drilly sound. Jaden Smith, his character with the mother there, and now with this the same formula. It's basically the same formula as the past Karate Kid movies, but they add a little bit of wrinkles to this. This kid is not this kid. There's more to this kid than the other Karate Kids movie. There's more, they add a little bit more stuff to make his story a little bit more interesting instead of just being the new kid on the block like Ralph Macchio and Jaden Smith. There's things they added to this story. Like I'll say this: Ralph Macchio, Jaden Smith's characters, they came in basically no knowledge of any forms of karate. This kid has some knowledge, has some skills in karate. So he already knows. He moves from Beijing, already knows some karate or kung fu, whatever you want to call it. I'll say karate in general, whatever, martial arts. I'll say martial arts. He already knows some of martial arts, so he's not inexperienced like the other two protagonists in the other Karate Kid movies. Okay, but overall, it felt like it was a little bit rushed. Because it is a short movie, it flew by fast. It did grab me. It does. The problem with the Karate Kid movies, compared to the original trilogy, they don't grab you. They don't give you the emotional attachment they did with Ralph Macchio and Mr. Miyagi. There's no there's no emotional attachment that the viewer feels. The viewer feels from the movie. We don't have that in this movie. We don't have that. I mean, Cobra Kai really doesn't have that either. Even though I love that show, Cobra Kai doesn't really have it. They tried. They tried Cobra Kai. I love that show, but it doesn't feel the same. And the reason is pretty much produced like a Netflix movie. Should have been a Netflix movie. Sony and Columbia Pictures, whatever Columbia Pictures owned by Sony, and Netflix should have made this movie. They should have made a deal with Netflix to make this movie release this movie on Netflix. Like they did with Cobra Kai, the series. Personally, like I don't know if you're a Karate Kid fan, I don't know. It's gonna feel the same. It's gonna be the same. No, a lot of similarities. Little added stuff. It's just okay. It's just I thought the kid did well. Let me. I'll say this: you got Jonathan Jackson's character, who's from the Mighty Ducks, very well known from the Mighty Ducks when he was a kid actor. He's in this. He's kind of like, well, yeah. There's Jackie Chan's character who's like a mentor to in a teacher to the main character, but Jonathan Jackson is kind of like his character is kind of like also an adopted father figure. You know how it is with Karate Kid movies, right? There's the mentor, the sensei, or it's always the father figure to the kid protagonist, right? That's always the same cliche. The son with divorced mother or a widow mother, right? Always, except for the one with Hilary Swank, but people don't really talk about that one. I mean, Cobra Kai didn't even bother talking about that. They didn't even bother talking about Hilary Swank's character, like or her relationship to Mr. Miyagi. But yeah, so it really was like a Netflix movie. Like also the love, there's always a love interest. The formula, 95%, 85% the same as the past. They just add a little character backstory to the main character, the main kid protagonist, unlike the other two. I mean, Daniel LaRusso comes from New Jersey, but we don't know much about him. Jada Smith, we know he comes from, I forget what city and cities. Jada Smith, I don't know the name of Jada Smith's character. I forget. That movie's so bad, I didn't like it. But he comes from some city in the U.S. Not really much of a backstory. But this kid kind of has a backstory, a little bit of a backstory. And, okay, more of a backstory than the other two protagonists. But even that still doesn't feel the same as the emotional attachment that we have in the original Karate Kid movies to Daniel LaRusso, to Mr. Miyagi. But I want to know what you guys think if you've seen the movie, if you like it or not. I don't know if I'm going to do a spoiler review. If I do a spoiler review, it's not going to be the stream. It's not going to be topic. It's not going to be like a Karate Kid Legends spoiler review. I think I might just do it randomly on some, maybe Let's Talk Pop or something. I don't know. But if you see the movie or not, make sure tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to join membership. Make sure to subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. With that, okay. Wait. With that, guys,